speaker has given us a little bit of information about how it came to be. Basic definition, the Fermi Paradox is the apparent contradiction between high estimates of the probability of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations versus the lack of evidence for those civilizations. Yeah, Wikipedia made a nice overall general outline for me here, you know? It was kind of nice. Now, we've already seen the Drake equation. Normally, Frank Drake is given credit for that equation and for the idea of being able to calculate the probability of advanced civilizations. But in fact, he was not the first. As has been pointed out, a group of 4 physicists at Los Alamos were discussing it. And Enrico Fermi was the first to actually make estimates in his head and do a rough calculation that indicated that if there was extraterrestrial intelligence, we should already have been contacted. We should already see evidence for those civilizations and should have seen it long since. Hence his remark, after doing the calculations in his head, where are they? We've seen this before today. This is the basic Drake equation. Everybody's seen it before. Everybody knows pretty much what everything represents. I wanted to throw it in there because I didn't know anybody else was going to be showing it. The concept is paradoxical because all indications are that we should be seeing such evidence, but we don't. SETI is, as has been noted, only one of the many programs that have attempted to find such evidence. So far, there is nothing which modern science recognizes as contact or even serious evidence of alien intelligence. Why? There are many explanations that have been theorized. Few, if any, other civilizations exist. This includes the possibility that we are alone. No other civilizations have arisen. Another possibility is that it is the nature of intelligent life to destroy itself. It is the nature of intelligent life to destroy others. In other words, we see no evidence because they wiped each other out. It's a possibility that life is periodically destroyed by natural disasters. For instance, supernovae, catastrophic impact, etc. Human beings were created alone. Inflation theory and the youngness argument. Now, what's that latter? Alan Guth proposed a multiversal solution to the Fermi Paradox. Using synchronous gauge probability distribution, young universes exceedingly outnumber older ones, and you can see the factor there. It's pretty big. So, yes. In fact, I couldn't even get my computer wouldn't even let me do a superscript of a superscript. So if you average across all universes, and this assumes the multiverse, obviously, universes with civilizations will almost always have just one, and that one will be the first to develop, and the only one to develop. Now, let's go into a little bit more detail on each one of the possibilities. They do exist, but we see no evidence. Reasons why could include communication is impossible due to problems of scale. We are simply too far apart. Communication is impossible due to technical reasons. Our receiver and their transmitter just don't talk to each other. They choose not to interact with us, or they are here unobserved.
We're trying to get away from you, Steph.
I use Danny personally.
No, we're trying to let everybody see, I'm sorry.
By the way, you said Fermi was walking with Teller when they had that conversation.
Yes.
So, Teller was one of the men from Mars.
Yeah.
The 7 men from Mars.
I thought Teller was one who never
Because nobody knows what a Hungarian accent really sounds like. Yeah.
Thank you, God, that I met my husband doing theater, stage theater. I've learned how to take lines fed to me with a straight face. All right. Communication is impossible due to problems of scale. We may be too far apart in space and or time. It may be too expensive to physically spread throughout the galaxy. We, as a species, simply haven't been looking long. Impossible due to technical reasons. Humans aren't listening properly. We aren't using the right means of communication. Civilizations only broadcast in detectable radio for a short period of time. Look at the direction we're going now with our broadcast. It used to be that we sent out radio and television, and now what do? We have cable. We have internet. We don't broadcast nearly as much as we used to. Civilizations may experience a technological singularity. I'll get to that in a moment. Other civilizations are too alien. We don't recognize what they're sending out as communication. Other civilizations are non-technological. They either don't feel the need for technology or have advanced beyond it. Or, and this is what the true believers always love, the evidence is being suppressed.
Area 51.
I love Area 51. As a writer, for those of you that don't know me, I worked for over 20 years in the civilian and military space programs. I worked on shuttle, I worked on station, I had a friend on board Columbia when it went down. I got out and started writing science fiction. I love Area 51 because it just fits in so great into books. and it's guaranteed to get people's attention. But when I go to conventions, I'm always the one that the true believers come up to and say, about 5 years ago, the last time I got abducted. All right, technological singularity. What that means is either the entities have attained a non-corporeal nature, they divest themselves of physical form, they become cybernetic, they create a matrix environment and they're living in a virtual reality. They create a network, a technological network that requires the entire resources of their stellar system. Think about that one for a second. Or they have no real incentives, technological or economic incentives to explore any further. Those constitute a technological singularity. Any one of those options will constitute a technological singularity. And I'm sure you can understand why I picked the particular background for the screen that I did. They choose not to interact with us. By the way, the background on this particular image is an actual mapping of the debris in orbit around Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Now, why do you think I might choose that for a background? All right. They choose not to interact with us because they don't agree among themselves. They're constantly fighting and bickering among themselves. They choose not to interact with us because of the zoo hypothesis. That is to say, Earth is being deliberately isolated or quarantined. Maybe they don't figure we're up to their standards yet. Maybe they don't figure we're sophisticated enough yet. Or maybe they just figure we're no better than we think apes are. They may think that it's dangerous to communicate. One of my writing mentor and one of my good friends, Travis Taylor, has 2 books and 1 National Geographic special out on when aliens attack. And he's got some really, really excellent points in there. So turning it around, maybe they aren't communicating because they're afraid of drawing attention to themselves. And then you wind up with basically what is a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Fermi Paradox itself prevents communication. We don't see anything, so there must not be anybody else out there, so why should we bother trying to communicate? And that is a basic introduction to the Fermi Paradox and its possible solutions.